I completely missed this Cash App. In the next sponsored video, my boy Cam wants to know what would it look like if Tien had all three eyes from Naruto. Man. Off rip, I assume that you were talking about the three great eyes, the Byakugan, the Sharingan, and the Rinnegan. But any reader or watcher of Naruto knows that there are way more than three eyes, and if I get to select from any of these variants with no drawbacks, it's not gonna be them three. Second thing, the disrespect to Tien and Dragon Ball Super must stop. This brother is literally still training with a dojo and students, just like Master Roshi. And you're telling me that this brother is getting washed by base Gohan? You're telling me Krillin, the guy who is no longer training and fighting on a consistent basis and is with 18. This is the same guy who was actively present in his daughter's life, and he was able to match a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Goku's Kamehameha and then overpower him for a short bit. It makes it that much more frustrating when you look back at Z and see that he was more built than Ice Spice in 2023. And I'm not complaining. During that time, she was a walking solar flare. And nothing pissed me off more in the Cell saga than knowing that my boy Tien held Cell in place for 4 hours so the injured androids could escape. He turns around just to see all three of them still right there. His only reaction could be, I may be the only person who thinks like this, but I feel like this movie was a squandered opportunity for my boy Tien. You know anything about Dragon Ball Abridged, one of the greatest YouTube series to date. I'm of the fan base that loves the relationship that Cell has with Tien, where Cell hates Tien because of the interaction they had here. In every form that Cell takes, he is trying to kill Tien.
Oh, could it be Ten Shinhan? Please tell me it's Ten Shinhan. Man, that's like a hate boner triangle.
We already had Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 fighting Gohan and Piccolo. All we needed was somebody to release Cell Max midway through the battle with them, and we needed somebody to hold off Cell Max while they came to an understanding. This would have been an awesome moment to see an amped, crazed Cell look at one of his oldest ops floating above, alone in the sky like the honored one. Tien takes on a completely new stance that is a perfected form of his old techniques. And while he is charging to his max, he is preaching to Cell about how hard work and mental fortitude has broken through the untapped limits of human potential. Midway through his Hall of Fame speech, he realizes that Cell is not only ignoring him, he is much more focused on Gammas, Piccolo, and Gohan. Soon as he finishes charging, he locks in like Goku to Kakarot. Like a speeding bullet, he teleports in front of Cell, immediately unleashing a fury of blows like Iron Fist when he get his ult. He shows some impressive human feats like dodging and parrying Cell's laser beams while on the ground, closing distances quickly with astonishing foot speed and ferocious combos.
You don't remember me? You don't remember my name? What's my name, Nyoko?
This is exactly when Tien gets landslided by the physical strength of Cell, knocking him through the entire complex. Cell Max lets out a great big roar before he starts powering up. Both Gohan and Piccolo have defeated the Gammas, but they still need time to charge their ults. A nervous Gohan was about to fly over to Tien to see if he was okay. But as he looks closer, he sees Tien emerge from the rubble and his eyes widen. He lets out a chuckle. I didn't know you achieved it too. And he looks over at Cell.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
We get our first look at Mystic Tien, and he takes off into the sky to charge up a perfected Neo Tri-Beam. The Tri-Beam no longer draws upon as much life force or stamina as it once did. And with the stamina he had left, it gave Gohan and Piccolo just enough time. to finish the job. It would unlock a whole new section of Dragon Ball if Tien was able to teach people how to achieve the mystic transformation. What? But let's get back to the original question at hand because I got very distracted. I'm sorry. But it's because I'm a Tien fan and I'm upset that he has not done anything cool in a long time. Which three eyes would you choose to help Tien dominate all of DBZ? After refreshing myself and seeing how broken some of these abilities are, yeah, it's pretty straightforward for me. First eye I'm picking up 100% is the Kokugan, the black eye used by Ishiki and Kawaki. Space-time manipulation, size manipulation, instantaneous mass manipulation, and an extra dimensional storage that is a timeless dimension? Oh, hell no. You add Tonari's Tenseigan to my left eye? The upgraded Byakugan is no games. You get all the benefits of the Renegon too. The almighty push and pull, control over life and death, energy constructs, celestial aura. You get Jubi chakra balls that can nullify anything that they touch. And you got straight up reincarnation. Then for the third eye, we add arguably the strongest eye in all of Naruto, the Rene Sharingan. Oh boy. The Rene Sharingan is exactly how it sounds. It is the granddaddy to the Renegon and the Sharingan, and it has the powers of both. Even though the Rene Sharingan showcase of abilities was less impressive than something like the Eternal Mangekyu or Sasuke's Renegon, relative to the other Sharingans, the baseline of power that you start with the Rene Sharingan is significantly higher than anything else on the list. You could already absorb chakra from any ninjutsu that was thrown at you, using susano, amatersu, and removing people's souls. Now you and your friends can teleport to any dimension you want just with the wave of your hand. A smart user has control over all of reality. Losing an excess amount of energy and life force can directly lead to the Infinite Tsukuyomi, a genjutsu that covers the entire world. The only other two eyes that are that broken and busted as a baseline are the Jogan, which are directly tied to the Otsutsuki and the cosmic dimensional battles that they had at the beginning of the universe. If I'm not mistaken, the Senrigan is the ultimate eye for a strategist. It basically makes you omniscient. You have planetary awareness now. But if Tien has the Kokugan, the Tenseigan, and the Rene Sharingan, there is only one person in all of Dragon Ball Z who I believe he's gonna have a tough time with. It's not Frieza, it's not Cell, it's Kid Buu. And no, it's not because he is stronger than Super Buu, it's because he is more unpredictable. For example, if Super Buu were to do an attack like this, Tien could bring everybody back to life no problem. Super Buu could kill every person on Earth. With the power of the Tenseigan as well as the Rene Sharingan, Tien would only have to say one word.
Arise.
It's not like he could teleport Kid Buu to a timeless dimension and that be it, because he has instant teleportation. It's not like Tien can damage or remove his soul. We'd be lucky if that little nigga has one. I'm also not sure if a genjutsu would even work on a creature as treacherous as this. The best bet here would be erasing him out of existence in his entirety. And if he is not dead, hold him there until he is completely gone. You gotta remember, simple things like being able to copy himself and spam Dodon Ray and Neo Tri-Beam is more than enough for half of the verse. Now he has an extra dimensional storage as well as a timeless dimension that he can retreat to at any given moment. And if the Rene Sharingan truly has all of the abilities of the Renegon, he solos. Because that means he has Boogie Woogie, and nobody touching Boogie Woogie.
俺の術式は相手と自分の位置を入れ替える。ブギウギ。
With access to the full totality of the hacks, powers, and abilities of those three eyes, Tien would literally vaporize any opponent that stands in front of him with an attack like Hakai. Toneri threatened to destroy the Earth. Depending on your definition of living things, Ishiki could theoretically shrink the Earth, and she can control every being on the planet. Just know, if Tien ups that Neo Tri-switch on you now, it's gonna sound like this. But those are just my thoughts. Cam, I appreciate you, and let me know what you think.